Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, if you read by the title, my guinea pigs picked my makeup routine, and here's the clips of how that went. Okay, so here is Lucius and here is Hubert, and today they're going to be picking my makeup. So first I have two primer options, the Milk Hydro Grip and the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of spinach over both. I would put treats over both, but I can't give them treats daily. I think I'm going to have Hubert try to pick one just because he's more mobile. Alright, go ahead. Okay, so it looks like Hubert is picking the milk one. Okay, now for foundation. Hubert, which one's it going to be? This one. So his face is pointing towards the e.l.f. one, so I'm just gonna go with that one. For concealer, I have the Kylie concealer or the Becca concealer. He's looking at the Kylie one, so guess we'll use that one. This is Lucius, and when I put him down, he went more towards the butter bronzer, so that's what our options for highlighter are. This little ColourPop cheek highlight in the shade Lunch Money, and then the Anastasia Glow Kit. So we'll see which one he picks. Okay, so he doesn't feel like moving right now, but his head is facing the Glow Kit, so that's what we're using. So for blush, I have the Motives blush and then this little e.l.f. blush. So he's facing the Motives one, so liner, I have the KKW Beauty one in Nude 2, and then the Kylie Cosmetics one in the shade Kylie. So it looks like Hubert is picking the KKW one. This is the shade Basic, and this is the shade Kylie. They're both liquid lipsticks. So Hubert is leaning more towards the shade Basic. Gloss, I have the Fenty one, and then this one from Pillow Plump, or not from Pillow Plump, Soap and Glory, called Pillow Plump. Okay, so Hubert went to the side that was Fenty. For eyeliner, I have this Revlon one, and then I can't pronounce the name of this one, but it's not Revlon. So it looks like Hubert's walking more towards the Revlon one. For mascara, we have a Too Faced one and a Maybelline one. His face is pointing towards the Too Faced one. So for palettes, I have this really old Androgyny palette by Jeffree Star, and then we have the Urban Decay Electric. Hubert is eating the spinach that I put for this one. Okay, so as you saw, they picked the Milk Primer. I already applied this off camera, and I didn't have them pick a brow option just because I usually only use eyeshadow to do my brows, and that's only one product, so they don't really get to pick two. So for foundation, they picked the e.l.f. foundation. I think this might be a little dark for me. That's why I've been using the Milani one, but that's okay. Also, don't mind my hair right now. I didn't really feel like doing anything for it for this video, but maybe at the end I'll like at least fix the ponytail a little bit. Okay, so now for concealer, I'm really glad that they chose this. My guinea pigs have really good taste. They picked the Kylie one. And I like the Becca one too. This one just gives me more coverage. So, if you didn't catch it in those video clips, the names of my guinea pigs, they're both boys. One's name is Lucius, and the other one's name is Hubert. And I gave them middle names too. So, one is, like, their whole names are Lucius, Washington, Bertoni, and Hubert Hefner Bertoni. I got them, I think, 2 days ago. Yeah, I got them on Saturday, so 2 days ago. And they don't really fight that often, which is really good. The only thing they really fight over is if, like, I'm feeding one and not the other, because, like, if I get them out, I'll, like, feed them at separate times. But other than that, they get along, so that's good. And I did have a guinea pig a few years ago, but obviously not here anymore. That one was a boy too. I've only ever had boy guinea guinea pigs. Boy guinea pigs. And that one's name was Gumdrop. And he had like white and tan fur, so I knew that I wanted to get two that like looked nothing like that one, because I didn't want to have like a replica, because that's like kind of weird and like sad. So yeah, Lucius is the more brown one, and Hubert's the one that has like more white on his back. Also, if I seem like I'm like rushing through this video, I kind of am, because I need to be done filming by 7 because I have like this little college orientation thing. Obviously it would have been in person, but I have to do it like digitally, and I don't really want to be late for that, even though I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna have to talk to anyone in it. It's just gonna be like the professors. Also, I'm going for psychology, and I think I'm gonna like minor in criminal justice because I want to be like a profiler. Do YouTube on the side for fun. As you saw, I also didn't give them a setting powder option because right now I only have one setting powder that like I felt like using. I have my Airspun, but I don't have the actual case for it, so I would have just had to like show the cap, and I didn't want them to like get in that. So yeah, I'm just gonna use my Fit Me one to set under my eyes today. Also yesterday, like this pink stuff around my eye, you can't really see it that much anymore, but yesterday it was really stained. I did like this really pretty like out there pink cut crease. It was so dramatic, but like it was so pretty. I added rhinestones and everything, and I even sat down like thinking I was gonna film it, but then I was just like, you know, I don't even feel like filming, and I'm not gonna film unless I like really feel like filming. Because like I feel like if I don't enjoy it, you guys are gonna notice, and that will just be boring as shit to watch. So I just decided, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this for fun, because I didn't even have that look in mind. I was gonna do something really soft and pink, but it turned into like an all-out drag makeup cut crease, so that was fun. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to eyes, so I'm gonna take some of that translucent powder and just put that down there. I don't know if this palette needs it. I don't think it does, but I also haven't used it in a long time, so maybe it does, I don't know. But either way, this will help bake our eyes anyway and contour sides of our nose. So the palette they chose is the Jeffree Star Androgyny palette. Mine is so old. That's why it looks like this, and I no longer have the shade Safe Word because I used it as like a contour shade because it's like really cool tone brown. But yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I really wanted to do like a pumpkin-y like halo eye with these colors, but like that's really basic and neutral. So I think I'm probably gonna play with like these three and then maybe a little bit of that. Yeah, okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I still want to do a halo eye though, just like more colorful. So I'm gonna prime my eyes using that same concealer. I was gonna give them an eye primer option, but like it would have just been picking 2 concealers again, so. And I don't think eye primer is like a big deal if you're just using 2 concealers. If I had like legit eye primers, then I probably would have made them choose. It was kind of hard to like get them to move. Like they're pretty lazy when I take them out because they just want to like lay down and like cuddle with my leg. But once they were up and moving, they started to make some decisions, so that was good. I wish I could do that thing where people do like one eye off camera and come back and do the other one, but I just can't because I know they're not gonna match. So I'm just gonna like do one eye and then like speed through the other. So this brush I'm using is the best crease brush you'll ever find if you have small eyelids like me. It is by BH Cosmetics. It has a number 2 on it. It's just like a really nice synthetic tapered blending brush. And the first shade I'm gonna go in with is Military. This is actually like one of my favorite green eyeshadows because I like army green eyeshadows versus like foresty green or like Christmas greens. I need to wipe off this mirror. It is so dirty. So I'm just gonna pack this into the inner and outer corner. And then whatever's left on my brush, I'm just gonna run that the whole way through my crease. Tip to really get your inner corner shadow in there is to look away while you're doing it, like look the other direction, and it'll just help it get in the socket more. That sounds gross, but like, I'm barely putting it across to connect it. Or like pink on this brush that's like making a soft brown transition color on this, which like I don't mind. I just hope that there's like still a little bit of that brown on the other eye to like do that. Also, I've been ordering things online, you know, as one would in quarantine for like almost a month. I didn't actually know, it's been more than a month at this point, but yeah. So anyway, I went on Fashion Nova. I got some dresses, and I want to do like a try on haul, but I also only got like 3 outfits. But like, I don't know, I like shorter try on hauls, like when I'm watching them. So if you guys want to see that, let me know, so I can do something other than like makeup videos for once. I feel like that'd be fun for me to film too. And like, not to be cocky, but like I have really good taste, so the stuff I picked is cute and like worth showing. And since I can't wear it at the house, I might as well show it online. I need some lip balm. I'm looking dusty. I will be right back. Okay, so I am back and hydrated. So with the shade Poison, it's the lighter blue of the two. And it's more turquoise, and I feel like it'll mix really well with the green. And I'm not taking this blue across there at all because it's too dark and I don't want to put it in the center of my eye. Green, and just like reinforce it. Okay, so I'm just gonna show the rest of this eye on camera because I'm just adding shimmer shades, and like the part that I couldn't match up if I did one and not the other is already done. Hang on. A little sponge brush like this that you find in like those Dollar Tree palettes and you just throw it away, but if you have one, keep it because it's really good for shimmer shades. Usually I would wet it, but I don't have a setting spray, but I did order one, so it's on the way. So I'm gonna take the shade Frosting, which is like a beautiful light pale gold, and it's like a really rare color of gold. Usually they're really bronzy, but this one's like a nice yellow, and I think that'll go well with the other colors that we have. I'm just gonna do a stripe right down the middle. What if I just kept it like that? And that's why we kept the center of the crease so bare, because we're taking the shimmer shade up the whole way to our brow bone pretty much. Okay, and if you go too far over with the gold like I just did, you can just take this brush with no new product on it and just blend over that. Problem is solved. So that's pretty much all I'm gonna do to the eye. I'm gonna put frosting in my inner corner then and do liner and lashes. I don't think I'm gonna do a wing. Yeah, no? Alright. So I will see you when that is done. Just a few seconds, but I've actually been gone for like an hour. But I'm not oily yet, so that's good. So the bronzer they picked for me is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which I highly recommend. It's a really good cheap bronzer, and it smells like, it literally smells like suntan lotion or like sunscreen. It just smells like the beach, man. Really like weird smells like coconut, which isn't really a weird smell, but like sunscreen, like that shit smells good. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this on. I don't really use this that often anymore because it's a shimmery bronzer, so I don't use it unless I want to be really glowy, but I feel like the eyes are kind of soft, or like my version of a soft eye look. It's wearable, that's what it is. But yeah, so I think since the eyes are like soft and glowy, the skin should be soft and glowy too, so this was a good call. Very dark though, so you do have to build it up I think that there's darker shades though. I think I just have like the original one. If you guys can hear that, my guinea pig is literally moving around the house that I just put in for them. He keeps flipping it over. But I keep it in there because he goes in it at night, so I don't want to like take it out. They have their own little houses because they don't really like to sleep together, which is kind of sad. I thought I'd get to see like them cuddle, but no. Okay, so I might have to turn up my ring light a little bit because it's definitely dark out now. Is that better? I don't know. Okay, so now for blush, they picked the Moda's blush, which is also super glowy. Like this, literally like a highlighter and a blush duo in one. So the piggies just wanted me to have really glowy skin today. But yeah, I think that coral blush is gonna go good with this. I really like peachy blushes, but I never have them anymore because I always drop them and they break, or I hit pan on them. I'm gonna put some of this on the nose, not too much though. Yesterday for my pink look, I literally put like 80 gallons of blush on my face. Like there was so much, like my whole entire nose was just covered in blush, and I had blush in my temples. It was everywhere, but it looked so good. So see, it has like a built-in gold highlighter, but for highlight they did choose the Glow Kit, the Anastasia one, which I'm also happy about. I like the ColourPop one, but it's more of like a glow from within, and I want like a blinding highlight. So I'm gonna use the shade White Sand today. Whatever brush I could find. I'm just putting that above the brow, like a C. Your contour, you want to be a 3, and then your highlight, you want it to be a C. People think your highlight is like right under your eye, but it's actually right here. That's where your cheekbone actually pops out, so that's where you want to put most of your highlight. I'm gonna put that down the nose. Not being very precise though. I usually am, but like not today. And then I'm just dragging the rest all over my forehead and Cupid's bow. Okay, now for the lips, let me get this lip balm a little bit. They chose a lip gloss. So the lip liner they chose was KKW Nude 2, which I'm also really happy about. This is like the best nude brown liner if you have like me. Now I'm taking the shade Basic. I'm pretty sure I called this shade just Bare in the other video, but it's definitely not. I think she does have a shade called Bare, but it's like way lighter, and this is like a brownie taupe shade. It kind of looks like Posh Spice from Jeffree Star, like more warm. Real lip combo that they just picked out for me, so like my favorite dark nude. And this is a velvet one, so it's not gonna dry down the whole way, but they did pick a gloss. And I have 2 Fenty glosses, but the one that I had them pick from, I used just the regular universal one. And I don't want that gloss to mix in with this lipstick, so I'm gonna tap it out a little bit. And the more you tap out a lipstick while it's drying, the more matte it'll look. Like that, I just made that look like a smooth matte versus velvet. Okay, so wow, I really overlined my top lip. That's okay though. I'm just gonna add this gloss. I've never done this lip combo with this gloss though. I usually only use the shade Fussy. It's gonna make it a lot darker though. Fussy makes it like frosty and like 90s looking. That's pretty. Redo my ponytail, sorry. My hair looks so thin right now. Okay, so this is the finished look. I think the guinea pigs did a really good job. I actually really like this look, and I'm glad that they picked that palette because I did not want my eyelids stained again with colorful shades. So yeah, if you like this look in this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.